us love the Navi music. That's why we're so connected to this place and these amazing instruments. Are you ready to hear from a banshee? And the choir. We're joining the celebration right here. We need to hear everyone. And I mean everyone.
Well, we still have time. It's really sweet. Oh god. It is like a sweet tart, but it's like exploding in your face. Do it. Damn. It is Nike that opened it.
You make me want to eat it. I said thank you for you because you weren't paying attention.
I thought she was talking to you.
Oh, why would she be talking to me?
Because you have an up shirt. Sorry, it's not common for me to get compliments on my shirt.
I know, but yours would be the one
Alright, Jumbo, my name is Phil. We are gathered here in the Harambe Wildlife Reserve today. To our right there, you can see a pair of yellow-billed storks in the water. They are carnivorous birds, so they eat fish, frogs, snakes, even other small birds, typically whatever is easy for them to get. Things like worms. There are bongos here too. Cool. Now, by the way, there is one baby bongo up there on the hill. It's the one that doesn't have any horns. Bongos are nicknamed the ghosts of the forest because of their horns. They come out of the back of their head. They go over their neck. It allows them to run very quickly through the brush without getting caught on anything. They will actually move unseen most of the time. So people here in Africa sometimes go years without seeing one. Hippos weigh up to 5,500 pounds. A group is called a bloat. Hippos are one of Africa's most dangerous animals. They have extremely powerful bites. They're very territorial, very aggressive. So they were actually one of Africa's most dangerous animals. They're nocturnals. They sleep during the day. They actually sleep underwater a lot of the times, or at least in water, because their skin dries out. They overheat if they stay too much out in the sun during the day. They hold their breath up to 8 minutes at a time on the surface and submerge, all while still sleeping. Now we're leaving the forest. We're heading into the savannah, which stretches for hundreds of miles. Home to a lot of Africa's most famous animals: elephants, giraffes, lions. Just name a few. Let's see what we can find today. Some sable antelope to our left. The sable are the symbol of the reserve. Those curved horns are very sharp. They're a brave and even aggressive antelope, so not only stand their ground but also fight a predator, take them on. They're dangerous enough that lions and some other predators actually learn to avoid them. The wildebeest, which are on both sides of the truck, are the white-bearded wildebeest, one of the more common subspecies. Their name, wildebeest, comes from an Afrikaans word meaning wild beast. They are also known as new, which is spelled G-N-U. That's for their vocalization. Wildebeest are a migratory species. They actually travel up to 1,000 miles every year. There are about 1.5 million wildebeest in Africa. There's a couple different animals coming up right here. There's a springbok to our right, the national animal of South Africa. Their top speed is about 60 miles an hour, so they're one of the top 10 fastest land animals in the world. They have a sort of hollow honeycomb structure on the inside, which will make them very light. Plus, they have blood vessels in their horns, which help to cool them down. But they can protect themselves. Beside people that currently domesticate these kind of bring their herds in a circular pens made of thorny brush called boma. Helps protect them. By the way, that one that looks mostly white is a female. It looks like most of the rest of them are males, but there is a female there. But right here, there is a giraffe. Now, because of how close these eland are, I can't really stop. A giraffe is the tallest animal in the world, standing up to 20 feet. A group is called a tower, so you can see a tower spread out. Actually, you know what? Those ones that are all the way at the top of the hill, we might get close to them later. We'll keep quiet. Hopefully something like that. Giraffe will pretty much spend all of their time standing because laying down exposes their neck to predators. It makes them vulnerable. might see them through the brush, through the trees, I'm not sure. Ah, there we go. Look at that, actually. How about that? That works. Quite a bit closer than I think we even were earlier. That other one, that farther one, is an adolescent. Probably somewhere around a year or 2 years old. Where it gets tied to the other.
Oh, you see them up there?
There's actually 9. Oh, hi guys. Okay. All right. They're all over the place. So focus on the ones on the right. I didn't even see these two. See a flamboyance of greater flamingo. They're the largest of the species, standing up to 5 feet tall. Not the most colorful. Now, flamingo's color comes from their diet. First of all, you see one that kind of looks like it's kneeling. Its neck looks gray. They are born completely gray. It takes up to 2 years to get their color. So actually, you can see similar features on some of the others. Gray necks, gray legs, things like that. They just haven't got their color yet. They are black with white stripes. The way you can tell that, if you can see it, is their black snout. Their stripe color, the black and the white, it does go all the way through their skin, so it isn't just their hair. The cheetahs are the fastest land animal in the world. They can even go 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. They're sprinters. They can only hold their top speed for a minute, and then it takes up to half an hour to cool down. Their lack of endurance is one factor that contributes to their low success rate. It's only maybe 25%. Another factor, they hunt in small groups. A group of cheetahs is called a coalition. Typically it'll be only 2 or 3. To our right, you can see those zebras again. So you can see that black snout. And by the way, there's also a water buck out there. We should see that close up in a minute. Let's see what else we can find. There's a male lion, of course you can see. There's actually a female kind of hiding under the rocks as well. Lions are nocturnal, so they sleep during the day. Actually, they'll be inactive sometimes up to 20 hours a day. Usually be more active later. And they have pretty comparable eyesight to humans during the day. Night vision 6 times greater than ours. They have padded paws, which also helps them to hunt. Is only one adult male in a pride. The females are the hunters. The male stays home to protect the pride. We are lucky to see them because if it gets very hot, the female you can see found a nice shady spot, the male kind of out in the sun, so we're kind of lucky that he was happening. To our left here you can see a warthog. I saw a second a moment ago, but I lost it. In any case, warthogs are the largest burrowing animal in the world. They are a relative of domestic pigs. They have 2 sets of tusks. That big curved upper set is used for digging, then there's a lower set that are sharper, used for protection. So you can see the zebras again. By the way, those are ostrich eggs on the ground. I haven't seen any ostrich, but you see some of their eggs there. And then those water bucks. Now they get their name because they typically will live near the water. They actually, normally, the reason why they live near water is they drink a tremendous amount of water. As we pass this next gate up here, unfortunately we will be leaving the reserve. We're coming to the end of our safari together. So I will have to drop you off at the warden's post in just a minute. Where I drop you off is very close to the entrance to one of the 2 trails here in the park, the Gorilla Falls Trail.
Well, it's like Jurassic Park. We get all excited that we don't see them.
Hi there.
Oh my, he can talk? How does this work?
Please do not touch that. Thank you, Audra.
More like English?
Find the birdie. Find the birdie. Find the birdie. Point.
Did we miss the birds? Not to worry, Russell. We have many more birds here to show you.
Matter of fact, right on time.
Really? I don't see anything. Well, that's one. There's another. Over there.
Where? I don't see anything over the birdie.
Wow, he has a big beak. Just like Kevin. Yeah, he does. This guy is a crown hornbill from Africa.
My friend here, the small mailman, told me that I am from South America. See, Yosu. Yes, I am.
Well, you know, ground hornbills are amazing birds. They get their name from that large beak, and they use it on the ground looking for food. And their beak has the force of a sledgehammer. But they can also
Hey, looking at my camera.
What?
Your camera?
Your camera? Oh, no, come on over here. Chris, help me, help me.
Angry dog.
Watch out.
Wow, this has been a great bird adventure. So whether it's a Kevin bird, an eagle, an owl, toucan, or peacock, you'll discover birds and other animals with wonderful stories. 7 days it's just the beginning of your adventure. All we have to do is look up.
Oh, chicken birdies again! Oh, I love chicken birdies! Come here! Oh, come here! Be my friend! Be my friend! Oh, I love chicken birdies! Oh,